I'm back. I'm finally recording another update video and I'm so excited to share this with you. I've been wanting to record one for so long, and the reason I haven't is that I ended up going into adrenaline city for 3 whole months. That with my shortness of breath is just, it's just quite challenging. And I was in a really good routine of doing yoga and walking and leaving the house, and all of that pretty much came to a stop. I managed to leave the house 3 times in 3 months, whereas I was probably leaving every other day, every 2 days perhaps. It was a lot more often anyway. But I'm on the other side now, and since then, in fact, during those 3 months, I even managed to get myself to Budapest. It was challenging as hell. It was really challenging. I wasn't going to go up until the day before. I had been in bed a few days as well, not able to eat and drink. I was back in that horrible place. Not quite as bad as, when I was properly bedbound, but it was still not fun. And I really just didn't know how. I couldn't even go to the supermarket, let alone get on a plane. But I had a word with myself because I really wanted to achieve another milestone. And we had booked that back when I was feeling better. And I really didn't like the idea of not fulfilling that dream and that goal. So I said to myself, if I'm feeling awful at home anyway, then you might as well feel awful abroad. At least you're achieving some goals and doing something useful. And that's what I said to myself. And I actually also said, if I wake up feeling at least 50% okay, then I'm going to go. And I did just that. I woke up and I felt okay-ish, got myself ready. During that time, I was going through ups and downs, some not so bad times and then some not so great times. And all the way there, the journey there, everything was a challenge. Whenever I'd eat something, it just kicked up all my symptoms even more. But the point is I did it. I did get to Budapest, and my goal was just get there and don't think about it, just get there. So I got there, and then everything fell apart. I got stuck in bed. I wasn't able to leave the bed. Well, at least for the morning and the afternoon. And then I got my tools out. I started doing faster EFT. I was doing butterfly hug. 4.5 hours I was doing those two continuously. I did not stop. Okay, so I did butterfly hug for about an hour, and then for 3.5 hours non-stop I did faster EFT, so faster emotional freedom technique. And I basically was able to get out of bed at that point and had a shower and was able to make something to eat. My family had gone out to look at the sights and stuff, and I just spent the rest of the time doing more faster EFT and some energy routines by Donna Eden. She's got some nice 5 minutes or 11-minute routines, so I did loads of them. I did so much. All my journaling, I got my sister to get me a notebook so I could journal for the other days. I was very encouraged that, okay, it took me 4.5 hours to get out of bed, but the fact that I was able to do that by just focusing on my tools, I knew that each day I was just going to improve. I was just going to improve on that, and that actually happened. So the next day after that, it took me 2 hours instead of 4.5. The day after, an hour. The day after, 2 minutes. As soon as I faced it and started doing the tapping, immediately it just fell away. So I had enough of, I had done enough brain rewiring to calm that down, and I just needed to keep going with it. And it's very easy to let go of your tools when you're starting to feel better, and it's actually really hard to pick them back up again and to go through all that process again when you're not feeling so good. So it's good to kind of keep a routine going. I mean, I wasn't able to do yoga, but I could have continued doing journaling, and I didn't do that. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It's all a learning process, and it's all part of the whole picture, right? Anyway, I just wanted to share that I made it through. I got to the end of the 3 months and adrenaline started calming down. Managed to go to Cornwall as well for a lovely trip. I did ice skating. I walked up some really, steep hills, and I went up on stage at a show. So many things have happened, and it's been amazing. And my message is, no matter what happens and how bad things get, just keep going with your tools, whatever gives you a sense of confidence and power and belief, right? Just not allowing in any limiting beliefs, disempowering thoughts, nothing of that. If you have any of those thoughts, switch it round to the positive. And that's basically my message. It got me through a really challenging time, and if you think only 2 years ago I was bedbound, a year and a half ago even I was still bedbound. March 2018 I was bedbound still, and April, and then from that time onwards things started to shift. So that's my message to you guys for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments section, and I will get round to replying. Hopefully things will continue to progress and get better. And so hopefully I'll be speaking to you very soon. So chat soon, and take care, guys.